Alright everybody, we're back with Fallout 76. Somebody wanted me to do a video on the different workshops in the game, and mainly the munitions plant. So we're outside of the munitions plant. And if you're unfamiliar with Fallout 76, you're new to the game, or maybe you're thinking about getting it before Wastelanders comes out, or you happen to be seeing this at the time of Wastelanders comes out, and maybe the workshops are the same. Workshops are places to get resources, but they have a risk associated with them. Basically, all the workshops in the game are marked with that kind of symbol, like the hammer and the wrench there. And so these are kind of like bases you build for a limited time. For as long as you're on the server, you own it, except this can be challenged. They are PvP areas, so you have to defend them from both NPCs and enemy players that feel like taking your workshop can fight you for it. There's no rules here. There's no pacifist mode is turned off. Basically, it is a PvP arena, and there are several in the game. Now, there's actually a lot of them in the game. Several of them, I would say, are unique ones with things that don't generate at other resource nodes. They have resource nodes that aren't available everywhere, and those unique ones are basically the junkyard. There's two junkyards in the game. One's a landfill, one's a junkyard. There's one by the vault, one down here. Another unique one is the Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm. This one has a food generator. Another unique one is the Mount Blair giant saw mining thing. This will generate tons of different types of, basically, like scrap metal. Scrap metal is mainly what this generates. Then there is the power plants. There's 3 nuclear power plants in the game. There's one in the mire, one kind of in where the forest meets the Savage Divide, and all the way down here, next to the Nuka-Cola plant, these will generate fusion cores. And kind of the last-ish unique one is the munitions plant, which has an ammo generator. And this is located up in the top of the map. It's kind of in like a high-ish level zone. You will find high levels here. So yeah, someone wanted to know about taking it. Yeah, there's usually just super mutants here. Said high level, but for some reason there's low levels here, which is weird. Usually there's high levels. Alright then. Low level might have been here before. Because if like a low level enters a zone before you, and spawns the enemies, then they'll be low, and he doesn't kill them, the low levels will spawn, or still be here. I hear them. I don't know why I'm charging it up. For some reason, all level 5 are so super mutants. Usually they'll be a lot higher level. Where is he? He's in there. Weird. I hope that was what I think it was. Okay, good, it was a plasma grenade. Because I have orbital strike beacons. Okay, nope, there's still enemies here. Ah yes, you turn that on. It will usually show you where the enemies are when there's not too many left. Could probably get them all with Why is my pistol not favorited? Yeah, if you're wondering what kind of build I use, it is technically a Berserker's Rifleman. However, I tend to use a lot of non-Rifleman Berserker weapons because you get that 50% damage bonus.
Is your dad? What? Scared already?
I think he's on the roof. Yep, on the roof. There's 2 of them. How do I get to the roof? This is a way to the roof. I love the Colt single action army. Not my favorite revolver. My favorite revolver is the Smith & Wesson Schofield, or number 3. The break action one. I also really like the Remington, the revolvers of the 1800s. They kind of look very similar to the Colt, but they have like some little distinctive features. Like the grip is a bit different. They got like this weird fin under the barrel that kind of I think looks cool. And you have to pay to take it, and yeah. So about defenses. I don't usually put up any defenses. I kind of think it's pointless. Because turrets are weak. Like, every type of turret is weak, basically. I think too weak to deal with most enemies in the game. And in order to build the higher level ones, like even the missile turrets, the strongest type of turrets, they're not actually that strong. You know, like, they kind of fail to take down most enemies. Like, yeah, I guess you can put them against smaller enemies, but... I mean, what I do... I can't build one of those, I need nuclear material. How many does this require? 20. So we need to put down 2 10 generators. What do you mean, no? It's... If it's green, it should build, game. Just connect both of those, and connect that to there. And you go over to the computer, and you kind of just tell it what ammo you want. Ammunition, I would like you to make 45 rounds. For some reason when I play, terminals don't work for me, so yeah, I'm stuck now. I can't back out. Terminals do not work on my character for some reason. Oh yes, if you're new to the channel, happen to be watching this far into the video, and it's only been 7 minutes, but most people click off in the first 2, apparently, according to the analytics. But yeah, I upload every day, except weekends, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I usually upload Fallout 76, sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! That I've been doing recently. Sometimes I'll do this Warhammer game I've been putting up. Sometimes I'll do just some random game. And then I also have a secondary channel, which is a Fallout lore channel. It's called Wasteland Weaponistics. I'll have it in the description. It's basically a Fallout lore channel that's entirely dedicated to the weapons of the Fallout universe. Instead of factions or characters or locations, I thought it'd be neat to do weapons instead. And that's been going pretty well. I'm working on a new one. I'm writing the script for it. Been writing it over the weekend. I'm not very good at writing scripts, so it takes me a while to write them. That's why, and it's not a main channel for me. It's a secondary side project. So it doesn't have regular uploads. Like, don't expect the one like every week or something. It's whenever I feel like doing it. So yeah. Oh, however, I will say I would put up some defenses. What you want to do is this. You get these concrete barriers here, and you put them all around your generators. Well, this won't protect you against another player. What this will do is it usually forces the NPCs, especially if you have something like rats or wolves, to attack the concrete before they get to the generator. Oh, I got points for that. Huh. Yeah, the munitions factory is also kind of unique that it has some other things. Like it has this vertibird pad, which I think a couple other places have, but then you have some turrets. Now, these turrets are okay. They're not great at defending this place. Like, they're stronger than regular turrets. However, they will die pretty fast. So most of the time, I don't choose to repair them. But I figured, since this is for a video, might as well. Now, you're like, why don't you set up some of the other places? Like, there's a lot of junk piles out, or different nodes out here. Like, up here is a lead deposit, or over here is a aluminum deposit. Well, because I don't really need any of that stuff, and I didn't really need to take this place, I just kind of did it for a video. Yeah. If you're worried about people taking your, places, apparently, if you're on PC, it's very likely that someone will try to take your workshop from you. However, I've been playing since the beta, right? And I have taken workshops, maybe not every day, but I'm gonna say probably a couple times a week I have taken a workshop. I have had my workshop taken from me twice in the entire game. During all of my playthroughs on Xbox. So it's very rare on Xbox. Now, I wouldn't say never, but it is rare. Now, the first time someone took my workshop, they actually wanted it. Because it was Berkeley Springs. This one generates lead, crystal, aluminum, and copper. Really. And he wanted it. And so he killed me for it. However, the second time, the person did not actually want the workshop. They just wanted to PvP. They just basically wanted to kill me. Then I came back and killed him. Now, well, actually, that was the first time, because that was back when you could one-shot people. Now, there's a damage cap, and you can't one-shot people, meaning high damage weapons are useless in PvP. Like, the max damage you can do to another player, I think, is like 150. So, like, this is useless in PvP. You think this would be insanely good, but no, it's not. Like, a mini nuke used to be really good in PvP. That's what I would use. Like, oh, this person's annoying me. You know, he's trying to kill me. Oh, wait, I have a mini nuke. You can't really... It doesn't work anymore, because they decided to introduce a damage cap on players. You can see, like, that turret's shooting at them, and it does no damage. Ow. Why can't I move? Why am I suddenly overcumbered? Will you... Go away. Oh, they gave me, like, a disease that lowers my... Vertibird, like, not doing anything. Okay, I am suddenly overcumbered, and that is annoying. Alright, use this. Ow. Throw all those plasma grenades. My god, I would like to not be overcumbered. I was not overcumbered 10 minutes ago. Or 5 minutes ago, even. Again with headshots. Okay, game, those are all both on. On. Yeah. You can tell this turret died, didn't kill a single one. Turrets are useless. That's why I never end up building them. They take forever, like... Is it dead? Oh look, it's dead already. Here, I'll repair it, let's see how long it lasts. Like, it sounds big, but... You hear it shooting? No. Oh wait. It's dead already. Yeah. Turrets, useless. Do not use turrets. They're a waste of resources. I feel like I'm taking more damage than I should be. Oh hey, wow, a 3-star legendary. Do I have a frag grenade? Ow. Oh, that's why. Where's my purified water? There we go. Game, did I say stop reloading? What'd he drop? 2-star useless pistol. Explosive lever action's pretty good. Is that all of them? Oh, the fact that my health is going up, yeah. Means healing factor is working. So yeah, as you can see, turrets. Worthless. Bird almost died. He's kinda worthless as well. They don't do enough damage to warrant using the turrets. Alright, and the event is not ending for some reason. Alright. Let's go check how much ammo was made after, what, about 15 minutes? 28 rounds, that is awful. Yeah, I don't really recommend going to the munitions plant. It's kinda meh. Like, you can generate a lot more ammo faster with Ammo Smith and, Super Duper. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna use one. Go away. I'm out of AP. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have the healing gun. Healing gun, go! I do not want that. I don't want that either. I want that. Oh, is that all of them? Better be all of them. I have used much more ammo defending this place than this place has given me. I do not rate it, actually. I actually don't really rate any of the workshops. They don't really generate much resources. Like, I don't know, they're just not very useful to me. Because, to me, if you want to make tons of ammo, right? You want to have thousands and thousands of rounds of ammo. What you do... Jeez, like the game's freezing. What you do if you want to have thousands of rounds of ammo fairly easily, alright? You keep doing the events in the ash heap that give you ore. Alright? Things like, what is it? Load bearing? Load bearing and, so which other one? There's another event down here. It's not here right now. But it has a giant drill that comes out of the ground. And what that drill does, during that event, it will open up multiple, like, little satchel things. And you basically take tons of ore out of there. It's tons of free ore fairly easily. Then what you do, after you do that, make sure you have done the Hornwright quest. There's a quest in this building, Hornwright Industrial Headquarters, to get the executive key. You will need that for this event. Oh, someone's here. Then what you do is you go make the ore into stuff, into like scrap metal. But then what you do instead is you have Super Duper on. So you have Super Duper, and then you have Ammo Smith. Alright? And you can make tons more ammo than you could ever get way faster just by doing tons of ore. Like here, smelting. Oh, lead. Lead, 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 lead. There's tons of lead. And there's tons of steel. Alright, there you go. Go to your Tinker's Workbench. Ammo. Alright, so how much ammo I have now? 246. Alright. Alright. 391. In that short amount of time, I have made a lot more ammo than I could ever get at the Munitions Factory. Well, technically, Munitions Factory will have more, but it's so slow. It generates ammo so slowly. Like, if it was like 100 bulk, like, every minute or so, then yeah, you'd see everybody fighting over the Munitions Factory. But it's not. It's very slow. It's extremely slow. We'll go back in and see how much it generated. It's probably going to be like around 10 maybe, or less than 10. Oh, 10. I was right. See, I predicted it. It's too slow. The only one I kind of recommend... The only workshop I kind of recommend taking is actually the Dolly Sods, like, farm, industrial farm. Because that can generate things that you can't make other places. It will generate, like, foods. Like, certain foods that have bonuses, especially AP bonus. This person is in my house. Huh. They seem to be amazed by what I have. This house, I did not build this. This is actually a pre-made house that's just sitting out here. And then, you can just put your base at it, like I did. And then you can dedicate all of your stuff to crops, and I never go hungry. And you can also have a water farm. If you're asking what's a water farm is where you have tons of water purifiers, because, why? Why would I need this many? Well, let's see. We'll go up to this place. Because there's something kind of unique you can do with purified water that you can't do with other things. And some people have figured this out. Other people haven't.
Stock up now while supplies are available.
You can sell it. Yeah, it's not worth that much, but it's constantly generating water. I have endless water. That means endless money. If I wanted to actually have lots of money. I don't really... Like, to me, caps are mostly useless, if you're wondering. Because you don't really buy things with caps. Like, don't... Here's a little bit of a guide. Never buy anything from a vendor. They are horribly overpriced, and you can find almost everything they sell. That person's staying at my camp for a fairly long time, which is interesting. Let's go to... I always like looking at stuff. People's camps. So we fought one legendary. Let's see if there's another one. This is a place that sometimes generates 2 legendaries. Sometimes it has no legendaries, and we shall see. If you... I mean, people that have viewed the channel for a while know of this place. It's also where I used to get my fusion cores. There's a run you can do to get 3 used fusion cores. These used to be really good because power armor, fusion cores that you find in power armor used to be able to spawn at full charge, which was amazing. And you used to be able to get so many fusion cores so easily just by going around to where power armor is, and you can't do that anymore because they're like power armor fusion cores are only 25%. Hello? You die. I feel like I'm not doing the damage I should. 300? Oh, that's why. I was trying out glow-sighted instead of tank killer. Yeah, I don't recommend that. Tank killer. Heal. Healing factor should work in combat. See, much better. Yeah. Tank killer's really good. Oh, 3-star. Ah. Why didn't the super mutants attack him? That's weird. Oh, you have a lot of health. Actually, glow sight would really help right now. I don't know, would it? Well, at least it's not a 1-star. I'm gonna take that glowing blood and the gunpowder. I'll take the pencil. What's that? Surface to air, that's fighting a Scorch Beast. I hate fighting Scorch Beasts. It's not like I can't kill them. It's just that they are so annoying to fight as a Berserker build because basically they can't kill you until they do their Sonic Attack, and then their Sonic Attack just wrecks you as a Berserker build. Because their other attacks, whenever they punch you, they do radiation damage. So I have Ghoulish on, so basically they heal me every hit, just like that Ghoul was doing. But like their Sonic Attack, it just messes with dodgy, and like it. Normally I'd be able to survive like every hit from anything with this build, but for some reason, Scorch Beasts, they just wreck this Berserker build, and so I hate fighting them. Also because I hit them with an Instigating Dragon and their health glitches. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that. And I don't need that. I'm going to give that to, I think, my secondary or third character. Maybe. I don't know. That gave me 63 scrap. Should I save? Should I try to get a 3-star somewhere? I don't know. Just go for a 2-star right now. Could do that, but that's annoying. We'll go for a 2-star. I don't really need any weapons, but people like seeing it on camera. Legendary ranged. Ooh, should I go for melee? Let's try ranged. Wow, it's awful. Not like a missile launcher's terrible, but there's not very many good missile launchers. Like the best, I think the best missile launcher you can get is probably a 2-shot, either a 2-shot or an instigating one with limb damage and reload speed. Or maybe like there's another one that I think would be pretty good. And maybe a bloodied one, but I feel like you'd kill yourself. No, you wouldn't, because if you have if you're in power armor, like, I don't know, explosive weapons like the missile launcher, the 2 grenade launchers, the single shot and the auto, the Fat Man, the broadsider. Is that it? Is that all the explosive style weapons? Those style weapons that are basically just launch an explosive, not the explosive legendary effect. They're kind of useless. They are near useless in this game. They have a weird glitch where they do less damage if you directly hit something with them than if you shoot by the ground, which is not good. For some reason, a lot of enemies have stupidly high explosive resistance. Especially like the Scorchbeast Queen. Like, you think bringing a rocket launcher to that fight would be good, or a mini nuke. No, she has like 90% explosive resistance, which basically makes a mini nuke do like 5 damage to her. And the other problem with those explosive weapons is they break extremely fast. There's some weird problem with them that Bethesda hasn't fixed. I hope they do fix it. But like, a missile launcher will break after like probably 9 shots. It will be broken. It breaks extremely fast. Auto grenade launcher breaks extremely fast. Oh, another problem: the ammo to make those weapons is extremely hard to make, and it requires much more resources than anything else, except the broadsider. The broadsider ammo is stupid easy to make. But yeah, did I not put on the right perks after I craft the ammo? No, I didn't. Wow, I am dumb. Oh, what am I doing? I need a luck of the draw. Great perk. It used to be better, then they nerfed it for no reason. They nerfed it and yeah. But yeah, like, besides the broadsider, which is like stupidly easy to make, you just need lead. Like, look at this. Look at the ammo cost for this. Like, look, to make 5 grenade launcher rounds, you need adhesive, aluminum, fertilizer, oil, springs, and steel. To make 5 rounds. And that's with Ammo Smith. That is terrible. That is a terrible resource to ammo cost. Like, and it's weird. Like, the grenade launcher rounds are harder to make than the missiles. And missiles require screws. Like, one of the rarest resources there is, screws. And you only make 3. It's terrible. But you never see anybody using the explosive weapons. I tried making a build that used the explosive weapons. It's not fun. I just ended up using an explosive minigun instead, and that was better. I really hope it needs fixed. I really hope it gets fixed, because like the broadsider especially has like this really weird glitch where it does like 1/5 the damage it's supposed to everything. Like, it does not do the right damage at all.
Cheer, joy, holly.
Which is a shame, because the broadsider could be an extremely good weapon, because you saw how cheap the ammo is to make, because it's only lead. Like, you can get a quad broadsider, right? And then you put the the multi-shot canister on it, that's 12 shots of something that explodes. That is a great crowd control device, except it's not. Or a 2-shot broadsider would be amazing at crowd control with the extra canister rounds, but it's not. And I really hope Wastelanders. They said they're going to rebalance the game, which it desperately needs. I don't think the game can continue on like this. How like so many weapons are broken, several like weapon types are not usable. Like the bolt action. The bolt action rifle is not a good weapon. It doesn't do enough damage for how slow it is. Like actually, it's not very ammo efficient. 308 is actually harder, a relatively hard resource to ammo comparison. Then when you convert to 50 cal, it still doesn't do it. It just doesn't do enough damage. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. It's been 30.